Alright guys, in this video I want to show you how to hang a tube gate for your garden or your orchard. Alright, I picked this gate up at Tractor Supply. I think it was $100. It's 10 feet long and it's 50 inches high, and it's I think they call it the wired gate or something, but it's not just strictly all tubes. It's got this welded wire mesh on it. So we're going to hang this, drill the holes, and get it set up, and I'm going to put a post on the other end for the locking mechanism. Alright, what we're going to do now is we want to put in this bolt here. This is where the hinge of your gate's going to actually sit up on top of here, and this is going to be screwed into your post. Now with a pair of calipers, what I want to do is measure my minor diameter for the threads here, the inside, and we're roughly getting 460 right here. Okay, so we need to find a drill that's 460 or even slightly bigger, and in this situation, in this size bolt, we can probably go as far as a 1/2 inch. It'll be a little on the sloppy side. It's not that bad because the major diameter is 647ish or so. So we'll be fine with a 1/2 inch. Alright, now what we need to do is measure from the bottom of the gate to the bottom of that hinge right here. We're looking at 6 inches, and then from the bottom of that hinge to the bottom of this one, 41. And we're going to transfer that to the post. Now we were 6 inches from the bottom of the gate. Now we don't want it exactly 6 inches because the gate will rub on the ground. So you want to bring it up a couple more inches. So if it was 6, we'll go with 8. And just mark it with a pencil. And then from there it was 41 from that line. Now you don't have to be perfect with this because the gate on the gate side, those are adjustable. So you can always adjust that if you need to. And now we want to drill out or drill the hole. Put it right smack in the center. Now I got to make sure that this goes deep enough, and I really got to bury this thing. That should do it. Let's try that. Now we're talking. Now I'm thinking probably 2 inches is good from here to here. That's about where I'm at right now. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We can adjust it later. I'm going to do the same thing to the top one, and then we're going to try hanging the gate. Let's see where we're at. I want it about approximately 2 inches. Got to go in a little more. A little more. One more turn. Alright, now they're equal. I can always adjust it again if I need to. Alright guys, I don't think I'm going to mess with it. That looks pretty good. Now as far as I can see right now, this looks pretty good. I'm not going to mess with the adjustments. If I needed this end to go up, I just tighten up my top bolt, screw it in a little more, and it'll pull this end up, or loosen it, and it'll bring this end down. So what I need to do, what I need to do now is put my post here. I need to dig my hole, put my post in there, put it up against the gate a certain distance, because I'm going to have a locking mechanism on here, and then fill in the hole, and we should be good to go. Now also, a lot of you guys are going to mention, why did I face the bolts, the hinges, all in the up direction where somebody can just come up here and open the gate, you know, lift it up and get in here. This is not to keep so much people out, it's to keep animals out. So I mean, nobody's going to really want to come in here, so it's not that important. So that's why I did it that way. Alright guys, what I did here is I put a string from that post on the outside part going all the way down to where the other post is going to be. I have a stake there. So I want a nice straight line, and I want to make sure my gate is even with that line. I had a piece of top that I cut off from the upper posts, so I'm going to use that as a guide as to where I'm going to put my post here, and I have to have a certain distance. But right now I'm not too concerned about that. I want the general area, because I have a 12-inch auger on my post hole digger. If you're doing it by hand, just make a bigger hole. That way you can move your post around and then adjust it to get it as close as you need it to your gate here. I'm going to be putting in this locking mechanism. I got this at Tractor Supply, and that's going to be mounted on the post, and there's this other piece here that's going to be mounted here, and this is going to be mounted here like this. And from what I've measured, it's about 2.5 inches I would need from the post. But I'll worry about that later. So I got my line here. This is where my post is going to go. This is all lined up really nice with that line. And when that's all set, I'll move the gate out of the way. I'll drill for my post here and get that adjusted to the right distance to the gate. Alright, got the post in. Got to check the gate now. See where we're at. I'll probably have to adjust the gate, but I just want to get it close enough to where I need it. Alright. Alright, my level. I'll check it here. Looks like I'm a little too close. When this post is level, I need 2.5 inches here, and I'm about less than 2 inches, so I need to back this out a little bit. All right. When this is level, I need 2.5 inches here. And that's pretty much what I got. Alright. So now I can start kicking some of this dirt in. Alright. That's pretty good. This needs to go all this way. All right. Man, 2.5 inches. That was the minimum. So I'm like almost 2 3/4. So I'm perfect. And the post is nice and straight. Okay, I'm gonna start filling it in more. And packing it down. All right. Okay. I'll probably have to adjust the latch a little bit, or the hinges over there, pull one in or out. Most likely pull that top one in and bring this up a little bit, or bring the bottom one out, whatever I need. And then that latching mechanism is going to go right in here, and I'm going to do that next. Alright guys, so this is pretty self-explanatory. I didn't want to make a video of it, but this is the other half of the latch. Put it where you want it on your gate. I chose to put it where this bar is so it doesn't rotate on me if it gets slammed shut. And it comes with this insert you can see right here. It goes right inside here. So this is a 1 5/8 tubing, and it'll fit up to a 2-inch tubing gate without this insert right here. Okay, and there's one here and there's one on the bottom here. So now I just got to put the other half of the latch on, and we're going to do that right now. Alright guys, the next thing we need to do is mark where it has to go. So what I'm going to do, make a mark here and one on the bottom, and we're going to mount this. Alright, let's see how this works. That's what I'm talking about. Now this is a two-way. You can open it from this way and come out, or from the outside, of course. And then down here you can put a lock if you wanted to. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you learned how to put up a gate. I'll put a link to that latch and this gate in the description below. Again, the gate was $100, a 10-foot by 50 inches, and that latch was 20 something. I don't remember offhand, maybe 26, 27. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.